Just imagine, a genius student started earning money from casinos to pay his college fees. But this story is not as simple as it seems. The story starts with a boy named Ben Campbell, who was studying mathematics from MIT. He was very smart, and because of this, he got a chance to study at Harvard University, but the fee there was $3 lakh, and Ben did not have that much money. A few days later, when Ben was in his class, Professor Mickey gave everyone a very difficult question. Even the child could not find the answer to the question. But finally, Ben surprised everyone by giving the correct answer. The professor was also impressed by his intelligence and praised Ben. Later, the professor saw that Ben's marks were 97 in the test, due to which he understood that Ben is an excellent student. Then one evening, when Ben was studying in the library, a boy named Fisher came to him and asked him to come with him. Ben did not understand anything, but he still went with him. Fisher brought him to a room where Professor Mickey was present with 3 students named Kiana Choi and Jill. Actually, this was a group of the smartest kids of MIT. Then Mickey told Ben that this is his blackjack team who will go to casinos. All the games are won through mathematical techniques. Through this scheme, they add the remaining cards and calculate which card the other person will throw. Mickey told that they all go to Las Vegas to play, and the whole team follows the rules. In the end, the professor also said that he is not doing anything illegal, and he knows that Ben is a genius. That is why he wants Ben to join his team. But Ben does not like this betting game. He did not like it and refused to join the group. Everyone tried to convince him, but Ben did not agree. Finally, before leaving, the professor told him not to tell anything about this team to anyone. Then the next day, when Ben was at the shop, so Jill came there on the pretext of buying something, but then soon she went to Ben and started convincing him to join the team. Jill explained to him that through this scheme, he could soon deposit his award fee. Ben got a little interested in this conversation, and anyway, he had liked Jill for a long time. But Ben turned out to be a real tough guy, and he did not agree even after the persuasion of his favorite woman. Then in the evening, we see that the blackjack team is going on their next mission. Mickey asked them all a question, but no one knew the answer. Then Ben came there and surprised everyone by giving the correct answer. Then he said that he had decided to join the team. Everyone was very happy to hear this and immediately started teaching him how to work in their team. They taught him the science of leaf marks and the technique of counting them. Then after practicing for a few days, Ben got ready for the test. Now all he wanted to do was gamble, reach the intelligence base, and Ben started playing with some people. Soon he started winning a lot of money and was very happy, but then suddenly some goons covered his mouth and dragged him into the room. Ben got very nervous and said that he had done something wrong. When he did not do so, the cloth was removed from his mouth, and he saw that these goons were none other than his colleagues in his team. Actually, they just wanted to see what Ben would do if he was caught. Then they said that he passed the test, and now they are all ready to go to Las Vegas. The next day, the blackjack team reached Las Vegas, and Mickey asked everyone to change their disguise by giving them a new name. After this, according to the rule, they all have to pretend not to know each other. Then when the time came, Ben entered the casino, and with full confidence, he placed a bet of $100. Through his training, he soon won and then doubled the money and continued placing the next bet. After some time, the rest of his companions finished the game and went to their rooms. But Ben sat there the whole night and kept earning a lot of money. Then the next morning, Jill gave Ben his share of the money and said that everyone was very happy with his work. Then Ben said that he was doing this work only to collect the fees for his studies. Jill laughed and said that everyone says the same thing. Well, when Ben came back to his hostel room, he stuck all the money in the fan on the ceiling, then Miles and Cam. When Jill came there and asked him where he was for 2 days, Ben lied that he had gone to meet his relatives. Well, in the evening, Ben went with his friends to a bar where Jill was also present. Ben's friends encouraged him, told her to go and talk to her sister-in-law. Then Ben went and talked to Jill about many things, and later when they were returning by train, Ben moved forward to kiss her, but Jill stepped back. Yao said that they both worked together. Well, for the next few weeks, his team went to Las Vegas and made a lot of money through their mathematical tricks and techniques. But soon the casino owners started suspecting that they might be cheating. Then security head Cole Williams started keeping an eye on Ben. On the other hand, Ben and Jill's closeness was increasing day by day, and together he started earning millions of dollars in a single day. Then Fisher started getting jealous of him. One night at the casino, Fisher came and sat at Ben's table and broke the group rules and started talking as if he knew Ben, Then he spilled alcohol on the player, and soon a scuffle started between them. Well, Ben and his group somehow escaped from there, and the rest were arrested by the police. After this incident, Professor Mickey expelled Fisher from the team. On the other hand, Ben and Jill went out to a nightclub, after which they became very close. Then as time passed, Ben concentrated completely on studies. Ben started moving away from his studies and started earning money. Moreover, he also became distant from his friends. He also did not help in the science project. That is why his friends decided to remove him from the group. Ben was shocked to hear this, but then he said so there was never any interest in this project. Don't get out of here. Then the next time when Team Blackjack went to Las Vegas, Ben sat at the table upset and lost $100,000. That night, Mickey scolded him and removed him from the group. He also asked Ben to pay the loss of Dollar Lock. But later, Ben told his remaining 3 players that they should form their new team together because Mickey never plays with risk, and then he would take half of the winning amount. Finally, everyone agreed to his request and went to a casino and started playing. Soon they won a lot of money, but then suddenly Cole came there and caught Ben, and his other friends ran away. Actually, Cole was told by Mickey about Ben. After this, Ben was brought to a secret room where Cole and his associates beat him badly. Cole said that soon, facial recognition machines will be installed in all the casinos, and then his team went out of business. Cole said that he has a past feud with Mickey because once Mickey won $100,000 in one night, Cole was fired from his job. Well, Cole freed Ben by brutally beating him the next day when Ben reached college. Then he saw that Mickey had failed him, and all the money he had saved in his room was stolen. He understood that Mickey was behind it, but he could not do anything even if he wanted to. Later, he went to Jill's house. He went home and said that he had lost everything, his friends, money, and everything to Howard. Then he apologized to Jill and said that he did not want to lose her. Eventually, Jill forgave him and gave him courage. A few days later, Ben saw that Miles and Cam had won the science competition. Later, he met Miles and apologized for his behavior. Then Ben told him the whole story about how he started betting in Las Vegas. Eventually, Miles forgave him. Well, a few days later, Ben met Professor Mickey and apologized to him and said that he wanted to join the team again and win back his lost money. He said that he would face wanting to play one last time before the recognition machines are installed. He asked Mickey to pass him the money in exchange for money. Greeted with money, Professor Mickey agreed, and his team once again came to Las Vegas. This time, they got $40,000. They had won, but then suddenly Cole and his team arrived to catch them. Ben's team immediately ran away from there with all the money. Then Mickey took the money from Ben and told him that he would keep it. After this, Mickey ran away and sat in a limousine. And when the driver is asked to take him to the airport, it is revealed that this was all a conspiracy of Mickey so that he could run away with the money of the entire team. Now he was very happy, but as soon as he opened the bag, the ground slipped under his feet. In this bag, there was not money but fake coins. Then he saw that the driver was actually Cole's man. Then we came to know that when Cole had caught Ben, Ben had promised him that he would bring Mickey here himself. In return, Cole promised to remove Ben and his team's faces from the database so that the machines would not be able to recognize their faces, and they would still be able to go to Kenzo later to play. Meanwhile, Ben and Jill met up with Cole and he hired Ben to arrest Mickey. Thanked him, but as soon as Ben and Jill started leaving, Cole stopped them and asked for a part of their winnings. Ben said that they had no such deal, but then Cole pulled out a gun and said, "Son, I am about to retire. That's why I need money." He knew that Ben is so smart that he will earn more money in some way or the other. Ben loved his life more. That is why he gave money to Cole and returned with Jill. On the other hand, Mickey got the same intelligence. Cole was brought into the room and he was waiting for him very impatiently. Mickey immediately tried to lure him with money, but Cole said, "No, I don't want any more money. I have enough." Then he Mickey hard. On the other hand, when Ben and Jill met Miles and Cam in a casino, it was revealed that like Ben, both of them were also fast in the match. And Ben had also invited them to play in the casino, after which their team, through their techniques, won a lot of money. A few days later, facial recognition machines were installed in all the casinos, and Cole and his colleagues were fired from their jobs as security guards. On the other hand, Ben narrated his story to Howard's principal and asked him, "Are you surprised by my ability?" Did it or not? The principal was left speechless after hearing this. Would Ben have got admission in Harvard? What do you think about this? Do tell in the comments.